Hi everyone, my name is Chris, and welcome to Anime Debate, the show where we debate, discuss, and review anime. This week we're going to review Godzilla Planet of the Monsters on Netflix. Meaning if you have Netflix, you can check it out right now. Now, I forget how long the movie is. I think it's roughly about 125 minutes or so. It's really, really interesting, and I'll say that just to kick things off. Now, I don't want to spoil too much, but I will have some minor spoilers in this review. I'll give you overall, overarching outline of what the plot is, and then get into the details as we go along this journey. So let's get into it right away. So what is the plot? Godzilla basically takes over Earth is the entire concept. And there's some not time travel, but some space travel involved, as well as just a really, really strong piece of character development that I haven't seen happen in a movie in quite some time. Normally when I watch movies, the development takes a real long time to set in. With this, for some reason or another, I just got into it right away. And not since Damon Koshu of G Gundam fame have I heard someone scream with so much passion that it makes me want to scream as well. You bastards! Like, you hear that and you feel all the emotion and all the pain and all the struggle and even the PTSD that happens when you lose everything to a single entity. And that is what this movie is typically, or basically, all about. It's all about the struggle and the fight between you and the thing that destroyed everything you believe in. That is really what this comes down to. And in a lot of ways, it's hard to watch. It's really hard because you start to feel for the characters in a very profound way. You start to feel for your main character even more so. And it's just really, really difficult to not get on their side. Like, I know normally when I watch things that are about Godzilla, I typically side with Godzilla. I'm like, well, you know, he's a monster. He didn't decide all this stuff. But in this one, for whatever reason, I am 100% siding with the humans, and I don't want to see Godzilla prevail. And it's hard because Godzilla is awesome in this thing. He just is. Maybe it's because of the way they built his lore. Maybe it's because of the way they overanalyze him. But for some reason or another, Godzilla is a formidable like monster like I've never seen him before. I've seen the movies. I've seen the Japanese movies. I say movies, I mean like the original Godzilla that came to America where they like changed his look, and I was like, ew, is that really Godzilla? Okay, I guess. You know, I watched the Godzilla cartoon that was based on that movie. I also watched the old school cartoons with Godzuki. You know, I've been a Godzilla fan for a very long time. I've seen the Japanese films. I'm excited for Shin Godzilla. Again, I am one of those people that, like, you don't see a Godzilla figurine on my desk anywhere, but I love Godzilla. But I've always rooted for Godzilla in every single incarnation until now. And that's why this thing is novel. Now, is it an anime? Is it not? And this is where we're going to get to the animation discussion. So for me, I hate this kind of animation. Now, they've done it in Ajin. They've used it in a few other Netflix type series. It's pretty typical. It's basically cel shade animation. And the thing that bothers me about it is that they could have done this in traditional animation. I think it would have looked a lot better, especially on the side of Godzilla. Now, the humans are passable. I can deal with it, you know. I do feel like sometimes the animation is stiff, like usually feel like they're like walking like robots. And you think in 2017 that they would have fixed this by now, because Reboot, way back in the day, I want to say almost the 90s, Reboot had smoother animation than this. And yeah, I think that might be the artistic style. I just don't like it. It just really bothers me that this whole cel shade thing where the characters will jump out of something, you know, like, instead of like a fluid jump where like their back bends a little bit, it just feels real stiff to me. So I'm not really in love with it. But I can deal with it because the characterization and the story and the plot and the voice acting is immaculate. But then you see Godzilla, and he just looks like a hunk of crap. I'm like, is this really the best you could do? Is this really the best you could do? I'm sorry. I don't want to be overly critical, but this looks like a terrible video game render. Like a terrible one. It looks so bad, and that's my only real bad criticism of this entire movie, is that honestly, why does Godzilla, the guy whose name is front-loaded into the title, look like the biggest hunk of crap you've ever seen? But to give I guess a movie. I guess it's a movie. It's in two parts. The movie's some credit. Everything else is done at an expert level. The music is great. The voice acting is great, both on the dub and the sub. But normally, you know, with the sub, you don't really notice because you don't speak that language, unless you do. But you know what I mean. Like, everything is done really well. The writing is great. The emotion is great. The triggering moments are triggering. Godzilla is a very formidable and awesome villain, and the twists and turns that they take are actually, you know, logical, and they make sense. And like, you're like, oh no, are you serious? Oh, like, you feel all the feels, and it's 100% worth your time. So should you watch Godzilla Planet of Monsters? My answer is a resounding yes. Go check it out. And I'm just gonna let you know, like, if you love the very end of the movie, that's a good thing, because there will be a part 2. And I don't want to tell you how it ends or how it wraps up or whatever happens. You need to see part 2. I need to see part 2. I am already like, where is it? Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me, baby. Godzilla. I am so pumped. Like, just the idea that, like, Godzilla can take over Earth and reformulate it, or however he did it, is crazy to me. And I really want to see them explore why that happened a little bit more, or if they even have a way to explain it. I mean, I'm pumped to see what they do, because the thing has a lot of creative license, and I would love to see them make this into a longer term venture versus just 2 movies. But maybe I'm just talking too much. If you like this video, check out my other ones. I do them about once to twice a week here on this channel. I have another channel as well called Chris Sanders, where I talk about life, nerd culture, and anything in between. So if you like any of this stuff, please subscribe here to Anime Debate, and check out my other videos down below. Links in the description. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a great day.